I think as the game went on, he got more comfortable. Yeah.
Ryan, you talked about Ben there. That play that he made, people have been waiting for him to kind of take a leap for a while. Does that mean he's arrived at this point?
I think it's a defining moment for him. I sure do. Ben's made some plays in games, but to make a play in a moment like that and change the momentum of the whole game, that says a lot for him. And it started a couple weeks ago. We made some big blocks, in the TCU game, and hadn't seen a ton of action, but then makes that play, and I think it's a defining moment for him.
It gives you the inside track to the Big Ten East as well.
What's that?
It gives you the inside track to the Big Ten
Well,
East.
I mean, obviously this has been circled on our schedule for a while. To come in here on the road and win, we knew it was going to be hard. Whiteout conditions, night game, they had it rolling. And they did a great job on defense, but our kids hung in there. And winning on the road in the Big Ten's hard.
Ryan, do you know that the last 3 games have been decided by 5 points?
How about the last 2 years?
Yep.
Unbelievable fourth quarters.
Ryan, the first play of that.
Ryan, let's
scoreboard
send it back.
See you're down by 2 scores, 7 minutes left, you feel like you've lost. Do you ever have moments like that? When you're an offensive coordinator, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, through your career, you do a bunch of different things. You know what I mean? You experience different things, and being here and obviously winning the game against Penn State last year, you believe. You always believe, and the kids believe, and coaching in the NFL, almost every week it comes down to the last series. So you have to believe, and in college, every week is so important. The stakes are so high that sometimes you can let your emotions take over. Our kids didn't do that. They hung in there, they believed, and they made plays and they won the game.
Dwayne was pressured a little bit in the TCU game, or felt pressure against the team. But how did you feel like he responded in an environment like this, being down by multiple scores in the fourth quarter?
I think he still showed some poise. I think you wish he had a couple plays back, but there were times where he had to throw the ball away when it wasn't fun. We didn't have momentum going, and I think that's showing some maturity for him.
Did you figure Penn State was going to come after him? Everyone was talking about how much they blitzed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they blitz a lot anyways, almost half the time, so we knew that was going to be part of the plan. And that's why some of the screen passes came in big towards the end of the game.
Right, can you explain the rationale?
Those screen plays in the past from Ohio State, maybe before you were here. How much of that was in the game plan, and how crucial was that, especially on that touchdown drive for KJ there?
Really, really important. I mean, when they are blitzing and they are rushing really hard and doing that, it helps our offensive linemen. And schematically, it gives us a chance. It obviously gave us a chance to get that first score down there. That was big. And then, on the 4-yard line, we call one there, and then a couple more in that drive. It was big.
Does it give a guy like Dwayne confidence, though? Like short completions, maybe in an environment like that, just maybe build your confidence?
We've got a lot of skill guys, and anytime you can get the ball to those guys in space, good things will happen to do it. So we got to keep finding ways to do that week in and week out.
Ryan, when you see a guy like Benjamin Vickers step up like he did tonight, you maybe not just walked up, but what does it do for him, and what does it do for the team to have a guy like that step up and make a play?
Yeah, huge. We just mentioned, I mean, for him to make that play in this moment shows his maturity. But it didn't just happen tonight. This has been a process. It's an ongoing. Did a great job in the TCU game, made some big blocks. He's been showing progress, and it was coming. We kept saying it's going to come. It came right here.
Hey, KJ Hill seems to be the forgotten guy. How hard it is to make in-game adjustments. Or said that you guys did a really good job of making in-game adjustments, especially at halftime. How hard is it to make adjustments against a team like this?
Oh, we got a great staff, and Kevin Wilson and myself, we all work together. Coach Stud and Tony Alford and Brian Harlan, the whole offensive staff, and Coach Meyer. We all talk about it at halftime and continually trying to make adjustments. And sometimes you call a good play and we don't execute it well, or vice versa. And so I thought we did a great job of communicating, and we executed in the fourth quarter that we needed to.
Ryan, KJ Hill seems almost to be the forgotten guy, but almost the quiet dude. Yet he stepped up tonight, made huge plays. But just that play in particular, widescreen, it looked like. What do you call that? And number 2, what did you see from him on that play?
Yeah, on a couple of those double screens, But really, when you watch the film, it's going to be the guys blocking for him. They're unbelievable blocker on the perimeter, and that was a huge part coming into halftime. We said we got to spread the field, we got to start playing with more tempo. We have to be on the attack. And in order to do that, those guys are going to have to block on the perimeter. And I thought they did an unbelievable job in the second half.
Yeah, y'all went screen so much in the second half because that's what was there.
Yeah, we wanted to get the thing going a little bit. We played best when we're playing fast. We couldn't get like that first down. We had some 3 and outs, and when you can get that first down, then we kind of put the pedal to the metal.
And the Dobbins play coming off the goal line. I mean, the screen.
Huge. Between, I would say that and the Benjamin Victor play on offense were really big.
Right, do you wonder about